Hi, I'm Nani from Human Design Tools. Welcome to this video. We're going to talk about the weight of conditioning in our daily lives. And it's really answering this question, do you have the energy to do what you love? I just want to start by talking about what conditioning even is. This term is used in other areas, but I'm talking about human design conditioning, which is where we take in energy and information from the world and the people around us. Our experiences in these areas will be varied and diverse and inconsistent. We're taking in and receiving information and then we amplify it so we feel it even stronger than maybe the people around us. We feel others' energy very deeply and can then mistakenly take it for our own energy. We receive conditioning from people who we are consistently around, and then we think we have that energy. You can also take in conditioning from the society or collective as a whole. So there's many different places, basically external influences. And often in human design, we feel this the most in our open centers. So for a moment after we're born, we're blank slate, free of external conditioning, and we're energetically weightless. But then here's what conditioning feels like, and this can start when we're very young. Of course, right at first, we are tuning into our inner needs and sharing what we need with a cry, like maybe we need to be fed or picked up. But soon after that, we're starting to collect things. So here's what conditioning feels like. So at a young age, we put on this energetic backpack and we start filling it with thoughts and emotions from all around us. So the things that are aligned with our true desires, they're going to feel light and airy and like sparkly crystals. We may even put some of these in that small special front pocket because they're our treasures. The things that we are not aligned with, so this is AKA conditioning, feel heavy like a rock. They come from ideas, beliefs, and emotions that we take on from others that are not truly in alignment with who we truly are. But we carry them anyway, and we think that they're ours. They might be beliefs like, I'm not enough, or you should do this, or you should do that. This is what people like you do in this situation. Or eat this, or eat that, or now here's a new fad, so now eat this. That's not good for you, what I just told you to eat. Girls can't do that, or say yes to be nice, or maybe others are more important than you. That's a belief that we can put in our heads and then we give away to others before we give to ourselves. Be a super mom and be a powerhouse at work. Or this is what your wedding or baby or marriage should look or be like. So these rocks are often added one at a time and we don't notice them piling up. Eventually they become very heavy to carry and we don't even feel like ourselves anymore. We start to notice how heavy this burden really is. We may get a wake-up call through an illness, like a major illness or a small illness. Maybe it's burnout or other major life event. So you can wait for that wake-up call, which often many of us do, or you can start your own deconditioning process. I'll be honest, the time in the middle when you're doing this deconditioning will be full of trial and error and it will be hard at times. It's not like you're going to decondition everything at once. And it's also going to be a time where you have to have a thick skin because people who have been in your lives for a very long time have told you how things should be. And maybe you've always listened to it, but now you're deciding that you have a different way of thinking about it. And now you have to tell them that this is your way. It's going to be hard for them and for you to accept this new way. But here's what it feels like after you've done even just a little bit of deconditioning. Imagine if you could dump the rocks out of your backpack. What would that feel like? Would you feel lighter? If you could let go of what is not yours, the things that you've been carrying around your whole life? In reality, you're not going to do it all at once. But right now, the heavy burden of the rocks that you're carrying are not in an equal weight to the light, airy crystals of alignment that you really want. But imagine if you could replace one rock at a time with something more aligned. You'll begin to feel lighter more aligned, and likely more balanced. So not enough will become I am enough. You should will become I want to or I desire to do this. Say yes to be nice might be something like I say yes to what is right for me. As you peel the layers back and you dump the rocks out and replace them with these authentic crystals, you can feel more weightless in your everyday life. So you've got now this backpack filled with all these beautiful crystals that are super light and you love them. They're in the big part of your backpack and they're also in the little part of your backpack and you just love what's in your backpack. So how many of you are parents? We can make this easier for our kids. Do you have kids? If you said yes, imagine if they didn't have to put in some of the rocks in the first place. So you help them fill that backpack with more of the crystals. Or what are you passing on to them that you've been conditioned with that's not even yours? And now you put that rock in your backpack and you give them the same rock to put in their backpack. So we can make it better for our kids if we can start deconditioning ourselves. You can use many tools to support your deconditioning process. I think awareness that you're conditioned in the first place is the first step. And that's why I love human design, because it can give you clues as to where to start. There are so many tools that you can use to help you decondition. I'm just sharing some here that have worked for me, like emotional frequency technique, and that's tapping, quantum alignment, and that's kind of like taking human design to the next level. There's something called the quantum alignment system that you can look up for that. Emotion coding is kind of like looking at your subconscious level. Train Your Brain by Dana Wilde. There's a lot of things that you can do in your brain to shift some of the mindset. Positive Prime by Kim Serafini has been really helpful. Essential oils, of course, use high vibe, high quality essential oils. And I'm sure that there's many more things out there, but I just wanted to share a few that work for me. It doesn't matter the mode that you choose. It's all about what feels right to you. I would actually not suggest to do all of those things on the list, but just pick one of them and see if it helps. So remember at the beginning how I said it's all about having the energy to do what you love. Deconditioning can do this for you as you shed what's not yours and you boost more of what you're in alignment with. You're going to have more energy to do the things that you love and to be present with all of the people around you in a way that is right for you. And if you want to learn more about human design because you want to, start that awareness muscle, you can check out my free gift library full of podcast episodes, videos, and blog articles. And you can find that at human-design-tools.com. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.